Here he is. Poor thing. Let's hope the egg's here too.
What's that you got?
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I'm sorry.
Can you find whistling like that guy?
My respects.
Greetings.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Let's talk about the price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
No, only because it's you.
You really won't convince me like this. You see? I knew we'd come to an agreement. Sakra, it curdled a bit.
Go!
What are you stomping around for? You're scaring the fish off.
Sorry. I'm looking for something here.
Well, look quietly then. Whatever it is.
I'm looking for toads. I hear there are lots around here.
Around Kutrak? I wouldn't say so. They prefer the ponds at Zheleov. You can hear their racket from here all the way to the tavern.
That sounds promising. I'll go take a look there.
Well, go ahead. But try not to stomp around.
Getting any bites?
Bah! Don't get me started. No luck today. And again, I've never been much of a fisherman. Crayfish, though. That's another story. And they taste better anyway.
Where's the best place to catch some crayfish?
The other side of the pond. There's this shallow spot. They like it there. Not only is there a lot of them, but sometimes you find these, greenish, bluish ones. Something in between. My God, I've never had a tastier crayfish.
Well, if you're so bad at it, why do you fish at all?
That's not the point. See how beautiful is here? It puts one's mind at ease.
Well, best of luck. Hope you catch something.
Thank you.
Ah, the toads are croaking here. There's a nest, and I've got the egg from the black cockerel too. So let's do this. All right. Now it's just a matter of waiting a day for the toads to brood it. But I'd better leave so I don't disturb them while they're in. Oh, bloody hell.
God bless. Oh, you pooch. Welcome, my good man. Karl von Utterbrick is the name.
I'm Henry. Are you German?
No. Why? Should I be?
Well, you've got a German face.
Honest looking, eh?
Yes. And do you live here? Under the bridge?
You envy me, eh?
Of course. It's a real palace.
Well, don't even think about it. It's my bridge. And now you're here. Do you want to buy something?
You're selling something?
Of course. Gifts from heaven.
Gifts from heaven? What do you mean?
Just what I said. You're a bit slow, aren't you? When folks go home from the tavern, often as not they're pissed as a newt. And from time to time they drop something. Or even throw something down here. All nice stuff it is. See for yourself.
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Do we have a deal?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I'm at your service, sir.
I'm sorry. Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Is this enough?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, sir. Come again.
What was I just thinking about?
You're always welcome. What was that sound?
And how it happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Greetings, friend.
At your service, sir.
Damn it! How do they pour the beer on the table?
Well, I'll be damned. It completely changed colour. Or maybe it just got mouldy. Well, Voiter can decide that for himself. Got the basilisk egg, laid by a black cockerel, brooded by a toad. Just for you.
Really? Surely you... Quickly, give it here.
Oh, sure. No need to thank me.
Sorry, of course. I'm grateful, and I will reward you. The basilisk won't hatch from the egg, but it would look great on a shield. I could paint it for you, as a keepsake. I don't have any coin right now, but you know what? Take this ring of mine. If you don't like it, you can at least sell it for a few groschen.
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well.
Thanks.
I fell asleep during the
Glad I could help. So,
I'm not
what now?
the sermons.
Are you going to crack the egg already?
As soon as I've prepared everything I need. But I'd like some peace and privacy for it, if you don't mind.
Seriously? I just want to watch.
No, you distract me. Understand that I have to handle something this rare with extreme care.
Fine. Sorry. I reckon I'll leave then.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I just need peace. My head's a bit of a mess right now.
What gave you the idea for this whole basilisk egg thing?
Does it matter? To be honest, I don't expect the paint I mix to be miraculous. What matters more is the quality of the pigments and the correct proportions.
Then why did I go to so much trouble?
It's all about the story. When I tell people how difficult it was to acquire the paint, they'll happily pay me to decorate their hall with something so miraculous.
Or they'll have you whipped for making it all up.
That could happen too. That's why you've got to be careful about what you reveal. And more importantly, to whom.
What's making such a mess in your head?
It's hard to explain, sorry. But sometimes I almost wish my cursed skull were as empty as that painted one on the shelf.
So what are you going to... Well, I'll be damned. It completely changed colour. Or maybe it just got mouldy. Well, Voita can decide that for himself.
You silly dog Ian. Sheathe that weapon immediately.
Put that weapon away.
I've got the basilisk egg.
Really?
Oh,
Sorry, of course.
Thanks, Joe.
As soon...
Seriously?
No.
Fine.
Wait.
What are you hoping to achieve with this basilisk paint? What makes it so special? A basilisk can kill with a glance, right? At least that's what they say.
It depends. Some people claim it's the basilisk's breath that's deadly. Unfortunately, there's precious little real evidence.
Then is it smart to mix something like that into paint? What if you poison yourself?
I appreciate your concern, but you don't need to worry. The paint has several ingredients, and the yolk is just one of them. Even if it's poisonous, I'll manage somehow. To be honest, I don't expect the paint I mix to be miraculous. What matters more is the quality of the pigments and the correct proportions.
Then why did I go to so much trouble?
It's all about the story.
Or they'll have you whipped from... What's making such a mess in your head?
It's hard to explain, sorry. But sometimes I almost wish my cursed skull were as empty as that painted one on the shelf.
So what are you going to do once you've made the basilisk paint?
I'd like to leave here soon for another job, but I still have something very important to finish.
Is there any way I can help you with that?
At the moment, I can't think of anything. I just need to meet with someone. But right now, I need to mix this basilisk paint. So if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a while. Come back tomorrow. By this time, I should have everything done. I'd love to chat, but I've got work to do. Come back later. I'd love to chat, but I've got work to do. Come back later.
Amen.
Henry! I'm glad you turned up. I could use some advice. What do you think of this sword? I paid Osina my last few groschen for it, and even had to paint a lewd picture above his bed. But I feel like he cheated me.
Well, honestly, I can't tell much at a glance. But why do you even need a sword? Are your customers refusing to pay?
No, I'm preparing for my final unfinished work here in the Trotsky region. A duel to the death.
And who do you want to fight?
His name is Burkhard, a thief, a bandit, and above all, a murderer. There's been a bounty on his head for quite some time.
And you've suddenly decided to become a protector of the region?
It's not the region I want to protect. It's my own sanity. I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear, Burkhard must die. He must die. Over and over again. I can't even work anymore.
Why's that?
It's because I know Burkhard. He's the old acquaintance I need to meet.
What kind of man is this Burkhard, anyway?
A vile one, if you can call him a man at all. He's known for beating his victims to death with a helmet, just for pleasure. He even has a special notch on it, just for that purpose.
Well, if you've known this man for so long, why are you only deciding to get rid of him now?
Don't think I just woke up one day and decided to go kill him. Honestly, when I found out he was here, my first thought was to run. But on my way out of here, I was nearly hit by an arrow.
The archer and the gambler?
Mm-hmm. I realized it was a sign. I couldn't run, so I started looking for ways to get rid of Burkhard.
What kind of ways?
I'm not sure I should even tell you.
Look at me. At everything I've done for you. Don't you think you can trust me?
Henry. My friend. All right. I won't beat around the bush. You know how I said I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear. Burkhard must die. He must die. I can't sleep, eat, or work because of it. So I've tried to get that murderer out of my head using some unchristian methods. That shrine and the egg, they weren't about my artistic experiments, but my desperation.
What were you doing at Veles's shrine?
When our Lord wouldn't help me, I tried praying to someone else.
What was the egg for? You're not hunting down a basilisk somewhere, are you?
No, definitely not. I really did use it for the paint. And also for a kind of prayer.
Holy Mary.
She wasn't the one I prayed to.
You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore. So, You're just going to trade your brush for a sword and kill a wanted murderer, yeah?
What else can I do? I can't get him out of my head, and the law clearly doesn't care. So let God judge us. I'll challenge Burkhard to a fair duel.
I don't mean to underestimate you, but there wouldn't be anything fair about that. Fine, but I still don't understand why this man weighs so heavily on your mind. How do you know him?
No, I can't tell you that.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, Henry. I know I'm not giving you many answers, but believe me, I'm telling you everything I can.
You lied to me the whole time. You dodged all my questions. I'm not going to send you to your death. We'll have to come up with another way to deal with Burkhard.
I don't see any other way. I've waited 35 years to see someone take down that bastard. And in the meantime, he's lived his whole life in freedom. Do you know how many lives he took from others?
Isn't there another way to solve this?
And how? Wait for a miracle? Or for him to drop dead?
What if I somehow persuaded him to leave? Would that help?
No, I'm not afraid he'll do anything to me, but I can't bear the thought that the bastard is still alive.
I'll take care of him myself. After all, it wouldn't be the first time I've nudged justice along.
I can't ask that of you. I've already involved you more than is healthy for your immortal soul.
Don't worry. If I end up in hell, it certainly won't be because of your Burkhard.
Henry, do you mean it?
Sure. I'll sneak in there. It'll be over before anyone even notices. But I need to know a few things. How will I know it's Burkhard?
I'd say his sins will be written all over his face, but I'm not naive. He'll definitely have his helmet with a notch on the brim.
Who put the bounty on him?
If I remember correctly, it was the bailiff of Troskowitz, and that means something. I've heard Thrush isn't one to part with his money easily, but without proper proof, he won't give you the bounty.
A fella like that won't be alone, will he? Does he have a gang?
I bet my boots he does. At least half a dozen men. But since we're on the subject, I'd like to ask you for something. Burkhard likes to recruit young lads with no sense of purpose in life. He promises them money, wenches, and respect. And they repay him with blind loyalty. Sometimes even with their lives. Feel free to rough them up a bit or kick their asses, but don't kill them. I know very well they're not evil, just lost souls. And I feel sorry for people like that.
How do you know so much about them?
Let's just say I've met a few of them before.
All right. I'll try not to hurt them. Unless it's absolutely necessary. If you were preparing to face him, you must know where to find him, right?
Not exactly, unfortunately. They say he's hiding somewhere in Apollonia, and that was enough for me. I plan to find him by ear. A gang like that can be heard miles away.
So, now I know everything. And don't worry, it'll all turn out fine.
Are you sure I shouldn't handle this myself? Or at least go with you?
It'll be simpler this way. Trust me.
All right then. And thank you, friend.
Listen, sometimes I forget even important things. How can I distinguish Burkhard from the other bandits again?
Burkhard wears a helmet he uses to bludgeon his victims to death. Just thinking about it makes me feel sick.
Who was it again that put a bounty on Burkhard's head?
As far as I know, it was Bailiff Thrush. But without proof, he probably won't believe you. If I were you, I'd bring him Burkhard's helmet. He's sure to recognize it.
How many men does Burkhard have again? I forgot.
No more than half a dozen. He probably couldn't find more wretches in this region.
I apologize.
What would you like, friend?
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
Very well. Aye, that'll do. I was glad to be of help.
I'll have a look at the wares.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Put away that weapon.
Careful.
Excuse me.
Good day, sir.
What do you have for sale?
What can you do, sir?
Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
What would you say to this?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more, and we can shake hands. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, sir. And what are you doing, you whistler?
Slowly.
See you later.
Nice and slow.
My God, that looks like a bloody...
Go! Burkhard and his band should be skulking around here somewhere.
Hey, get out of here before I slice you to ribbons.
Let's just take him out.
Calm down. I'm just going to talk to Burkhard. I'll find him, talk to him, and then I'm gone.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Rip your ass open!
Quarterback! I'm wounded!
Do it! Fuck you! Show what you're made of!
I'm all yours! Can't be true.
Urquhart and his band should be skulking around here somewhere.
Svými peklo přežijem, Burgard, Burgard, a pak se s ním opijem, Burgard, Burgard. To je tady velký pán, Burgard, Burgard, bojí se ho ďábel sám, Burgard, Burgard. To má helmu zubatou, Burgard, Burgard, krví celou strakatou, Burgard, Burgard. Bez zbraně se utkal šelmou, Burgard, Burgard, stačilo se vohnat helmou, Burgard, Burgard. S kým i peklo přežijem, Burgard, Burgard, a pak se s ním opijem, Burgard, Burgard. Kdo je tady velký pán, Burgard, Burgard, bojí se ho ďábel sám, Burgard, Burgard.
So, you're the famous Burkhard.
The one and only. And you're supposed to be... who, exactly?
I'm a friend of the painter, Voita. He says you've been a thorn in his side for some time now.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't your Voita come here himself?
That doesn't matter. You'll have to make do with me. I heard there's a bounty on your head.
Here it's on my head. By Kuttenberg it's on my arm. And in Iglau they're after me balls. Well, let's just say they don't intend to leave much of me. So, what are we going to do about it?
I offer you the chance to end your wretched life with honor. A duel to the death.
I've killed more people than I can count, but an honorable duel. That's a first. All right, let's do it.
Draw your weapon then. And don't try any tricks with that helmet.
Oh, looks like you know quite a bit about me. What a shame to lose you.
Let's rip him a new...
Right before we get killed too.
Christ, this must be the helmet the painter was talking about. I should take it as proof. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves.
What do you mean?
I've been, and that's...
That sounds interesting. I killed Burkhard the Bloody, so you can put him out of your mind. Well, right after you pay me the bounty.
Not so fast, lad. Do you have any proof?
I have his helmet. Look at the ridged brim. Perfectly made for murder.
That's the one. I don't even want to know how many people it's sent to their graves. Well, at least there's one less swine in the world.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
Oof! Careful.
I'd say you can sleep peacefully again. Burkhard is dead. I killed him.
Finally. After all these years. But
what?
I don't know. I suppose I thought I'd feel a lot more relieved. All those years of suffering, and what's at the end of it? Still the same emptiness. But don't let that trouble you. Tell me, what you did with Burkhard's gang.
I only killed Burkhard. I left the others alone. But whether any of them will change their ways, I can't say. Maybe I just made someone else's life harder in the future.
That's possible, I won't lie to you. But even so, I'm proud of you. By the way, what about Burkhard's helmet? Do you have it with you?
Sure. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking it could use a splash of color. And not just it. I could paint that cursed helmet on your shield. What do you say?
Do whatever you think best. I'm just glad you didn't get yourself killed.
Just make sure you don't regret it later. But I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I hope you know that. And before you go, I'll paint that helmet nicely for you. You'll be amazed.
Now, gratitude is a fine thing, but still. I saved you from wolves, looked for pagan shrines and basilisk eggs for you. Don't you think you owe me something?
If it's about coin...
To start with, a few clear answers would do. What's your real name? Voiter doesn't seem to suit you. And that Voitechus? I can never remember it.
See? And both are true. One in Czech and the other in Latin. But I've had many names in my life. Some completely ordinary. Others so grand, they'd leave you breathless. But just call me Voiter. And don't trouble yourself with the rest. Oh, would it change anything between us if I told you I'm now Wizard Zito or John Barleycorn?
Where did you get that skull of yours?
What kind of question is that? Where did you get yours?
What? Well, obviously, it's mine. I've had it since I was born.
See? And it's the same with me. Maybe I didn't have it in the cradle, but it's always been here, waiting for me. Somewhere.
What really happened between you and those two who tied you to that tree?
You just have to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
Don't laugh. I mean it. You say they cheated you at dice, and they say you foretold their deaths with that skull of yours. I'd rather believe you, but I'm not entirely sure.
Neither am I. Of anything, anyone, or ever. But we know each other well enough, don't we? Have I ever foretold anything for you? Or cursed you?
No.
Then stop asking me about those two, or I'll do it.
How did you really find out about Velus's shrine? Even the locals have almost forgotten it.
You'd be surprised at all the things I know, and all the things you could know, if you stopped now and then to think.
What really happened between you and Burkhard? You said you knew him. How?
Henry, please, don't ask me about him. I'll gladly talk with you about anything else, but I want to put him out of my head for good. Out of both of them.
Well, thanks a lot for your answer.
Are you angry with me? I swear I haven't lied to you.
Only because you didn't tell me anything worthwhile. You're quick to change your tune, aren't you?
It's just... everything is more complicated than it seems. But you're right. You deserve an answer. Except, between these walls, it's hard for me to open up. I need to be on solid ground, at home, to speak more freely. My work here in the Trotsky region is finally done, but I'll stay a little while longer. I'd like to get to know the place better, and with a bit of luck, I won't end up tied to a tree this time. But I'll head home soon, to Kutenberg. You know what? Stop by and see me there sometime. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about.
What if I want my shield painted again? Where can I find you?
Like I said, I'll be staying here for a little while. But if we meet in Kutenberg, I'd be happy to paint something for you there too.
Do I really have to drag myself all the way to Kuttenberg again? Can't we just talk here?
We'd just be wasting time here. I've got something to show you. And unfortunately, that can't be done here.
All right then. I'll meet you in Kuttenberg.
I can't wait, my friend.
So, what now?
Here? Nothing. We can talk. I can paint your shield. But if you're after something more interesting, then head to Kutenberg. We'll meet there.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? A knightly one. Good choice. Maybe another time, then.
Go away with that weapon!
I apologize.
Good to see you. Hey! You all...
Hey, what's that? I hear a fight somewhere.
What's that? You'll get such a blow that you'll...
Hey, stop fighting!
Fucking hell!
So you wanted to fight, eh? Pay up, or I'll show you what we do.
I didn't want to get into a brawl.
You didn't? Then why did you start one?
Because he shoved me. He shoved me. And the horrible things he said about my mother...
I don't know.
But that's just it.
Now take it easy.
Put that pig sticker away right now! Come on! Put it away.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? We'll get right to it.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be? Nothing? Well, all right.
Can you paint it?
By all means. What would you like to have? It turned out well, didn't it?
Interesting.
So much dust.
Can you paint?
By all means. I'll set up my...
So you have a weapon? Oh! Do you want to kill me, you fool?
Mary
Pacify!
in heaven!
Calm down. I surrender.
Have you gone mad? You...
All right.
Very well.
Ah, a bandage! Quick! Oh, I hope that's enough.
Clear off and don't bother me!
My God! It was you shooting here, I'm sure of it. You've got to arrest that bastard. He'll hurt someone.
You're a dead man.
Wait. I surrender.
We know how to make quick...
Wait.
Paying a...
I do.
Very well. Now show...
All right.
All right then. In that case... Clear off and don't bother me! Put that big sticker away! Chief on
I apologize. What was it I wanted? Put that weapon away. Christ, pardon me.
Oh! What are you doing?
Stop hitting me! That better not happen again.
What's the matter? Did you drop something? Are you mad? Stop beating!
My God, I hate fighting.
Gods! Oh, why did you do that? Arrest him!
God!
He's hiding somewhere over there. That's where you'll find him. The fucker hit me.
Gotcha, fella! I'll deal with that bastard for you.
You won't escape punishment.
I'll take that
I heard they're gonna cut. I saw a brawl. Someone should break it up.
Mary in heaven! You should have yielded! Now we'll just put your corpse on the pillory! Give it to him!
You're no match for us, fucker!
My arm!
Oh, that you go fuck yourself!
Yeah! You want to try me?
You think I'm gonna cut you to pieces?
Give it to him! Show what you're made of!
Are you mad?
You show your stuff! Punishment by the blade, my favorite!
wonder you're still standing. Send my greetings to the devil.
I've been waiting for you!
The pillory's too good for you. I'll cut you up on the spot. Show what you're made of.
Show your stuff!
God bless. Are you blind? You almost ran into me.
Did you hear about what happened at the Big Wheel? Yeah, the place by the Giroffa Street.
What then? Has the water strike?
Hail Mary.
Again?
You could say that.
Piss off.
Get out of my
Body
sight.
Stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
What are you waiting for?
I need to get to the Kuttenberg region.
Then get ready to spend a few days in the carriage, mate. 'Cause of those bloody bandits, we got to take all sorts of detours and stay off the main roads. But if you got the time and the coin...
Here you go.
All right, give me a mo. I'll get the carriage and horses ready. Good. All done. The carriage is ready.
Let's get going.
Yeah, real.
Huh?
Go!
What?
Quick!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll go.
I apologize.
Are you going to do what we talked about?
Aye, of course.
Be careful, it's not safe here.
And I've learned quite a bit already.
I apologize. You can take up arms and not just the tools of their trade.
Any senses yet? Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad.
Henry! So you finally came. Welcome to my workshop.
Wow. This is practically a palace. I didn't expect you to be so well off.
Well, since I bought it, I'm not anymore. The previous owner was more than happy to get rid of it. Unfortunately, when I fell through the rotting floor in the upstairs room, I understood why. I've spent the last few years trying to fix it up, but you know how it is. Never enough time, and it costs a fortune. But don't worry. I didn't invite you to help me build.
Indeed. I'll be happy to lend a hand. Thanks for inviting me.
I should be the one thanking you for everything you've done for me. But first, I need to show you something. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
Well, honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes, but can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
Well, judging by how excited you look, I'd say this will be your great masterpiece, right?
Exactly. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
Well, that makes me happy. So what's it going to be when it's done?
An altar. The greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz Monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met.
Who is that man?
It's hard to believe when you look at that mug of his, but he's called Bellissimo. We studied together once.
Funny, isn't it? We started the same, but turned out completely different. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely didn't even set foot outside Gutenberg.
Is that why you came? To strut around?
Not at all. I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlets, well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me you've learnt nothing since the last time.
How dare you?
Go on then. Spit it out.
You fucker! That's what Wojtek wanted to say. But unlike you, he has enough decency to bite his tongue.
So he hired you for his dirty work? Maybe he's finally learned something over the years. Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
What was that?
That was the end, my friend.
Did I hear that right? He stole your commission for your big project?
I'm afraid so.
And why did he treat you like a leper?
Let's just say we haven't been on the best of terms for quite some time. But that's not important now.
You're always saying that. This isn't important. Leave it be. Now's not the time. I can't tell you that. Damn it, Wojtek, I'm trying to help you. But how am I supposed to do that if you won't tell me anything?
Oh, all right. Years ago, Bellissimo and I studied together. And we were actually friends, in a way. He was the one who suggested I start going by some Latin name. He said it would make a better impression outside Bohemia. His real name is Bella, but he started calling himself Bellissimo. It never really caught on here, though. People called him Bullshitimo. And it suited him. He turned out to be a proper backstabber. We haven't spoken for years.
What do you plan to do now?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job, or find a way to get rid of Bellissimo. How the hell did that bastard pull it off? I had an agreement with the abbot.
Giving up is not an option. So, we need to get rid of him.
We?
Of course. You didn't think I'd leave you to handle this on your own, did you? Could we steal his brushes? Like they stole yours back in the Trotsky region?
I get why you'd think that, but you're forgetting. This is a big city. Bellissimo would have new brushes in a few days. It wouldn't even slow him down.
What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained why it'd be in his best interest to give up the commission?
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, how the devil he managed to snatch that job away from me.
Where did Bellissimo say you should visit him?
At the baths near the horse market. We used to go there together. And it seems he's decided to move in there now. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even set up a small workshop there for himself. At that time, I had no idea what kind of scoundrel he truly was.
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bathmaids? Girls usually don't care much for the ramblings of an old rake.
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo's 6 months younger than me. And you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. People always ate out of his hand. Even I once did.
What if I went straight to Bellissimo, put a knife to his throat, and told him to drop the commission?
No, knowing him, he'd promise you the moon and stars, then go running to Sedlets to complain. And I'd be left with nothing.
All right. I'll go to the baths and see if I can dig up some dirt on him.
Ask the proprietor about him. Her name's Beatrice. We know each other a bit, so she might be willing to help us. Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedlet's to find out what's got into the abbot.
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Excuse me.
Guten Tag.
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
Satisfied?
You must be from a poor region. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Sorry.
Collection for repairs to the fortifications. Are they out of their minds? They had two collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the walls. That's true. But what good fortifications you can't fix? I'll tell you. No fucking good at all.
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
Excuse me?
What's that? Ow! Are you looking for a fight?
Good people. Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Here we...
Why did you do that?
What's your problem, you idiot?
Go away!
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? Hey!
Hey!
You almost
Stop
hit...
fighting!
Ah!
I'll tear you a new arsehole.
I surrender.
You fucker.
Arrest him.
Enough!
He tried to beat me up.
So you wanted to fight, eh? Pay up, and I'll show you what we do with scum like you.
He's the one that did it.
Come now. I hope you don't think I'm some kind of street brawler. Me, of all people. Such behaviour is beneath me.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
That man!
Why are you showing that off?
Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and
Where do you think you're going?
What can I do for you, sir?
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous painter comes to visit you.
One? Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissimo.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
Do you expect him to do something?
Well, I'd say he's already done something, and probably rather nasty, since suddenly he's acting all saintly. But I don't buy it. What's the point of praying if he gets drunk like a pig every evening afterward?
That Bellissimo robbed my friend of his job, so I want to settle things with him.
Well, that's certainly not the first time and won't be the last. But if you're planning to break his face, kindly take it outside.
What do you even have against him? Doesn't he pay?
It's not that, but he drinks like a fish. And when he's finished everything he's got upstairs in his room, he comes down among my guests. How many times have I had to kick him out to sleep it off in that shack of his, in his garden, opposite the bathhouse? Ugh. You couldn't even imagine the things drunks like Bellissimo think they can get away with around my girls.
What's Bellissimo been doing to you girls?
Nothing now, as long as I can help it. I keep a close watch on him to make sure he doesn't try anything. He swears he's repentant and that, but it doesn't look like it at all.
How come?
Because he's just an old drunk and a lecher. When I was a little girl, I actually liked him. Even his friend. They were always laughing and sketching something. But then I found out what a scoundrel he is. And the fact that he kneels to pray in his old age now and then, just for show, doesn't change a thing.
What's the story with Bellissimo's piety?
I'd like to know that too. When he first came here, he kept crossing himself as if the devil himself was standing behind him. But then he went to Sedlets, and ever since, he's back to being the same old swine as before. There's definitely some dodgy business behind it, mark my words.
Where would I actually find Bellissimo?
Like I said, mostly here, in the baths, in that garden of his, just across the street, or up in his room. He spends most of his time there.
And what does he do there? Paint?
More like getting plastered. Drinks all night till dawn, then spends the day sleeping or sitting in the garden.
Which room belongs to Bellissimo?
I'll tell you exactly. The one that reeks of booze the most. You can smell it from the attic all the way down here. The girls always have to air it out before they take someone in. Who knows what that slob is doing up there? Drinking certainly isn't the end of it.
Couldn't I have a quick look around? Maybe I'll find something that'll let you kick him out for good.
You've no idea how much I'd like that. But unfortunately, if anyone found out I was letting strangers into the rooms, I might as well shut the place down. If you want to hang around here, pay for a wench.
Can I find Bellissimo somewhere else?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I don't keep track of his every move.
Listen, you said Bellissimo used to have a friend. Was his name Voiter, by any chance?
The very one. Well, do you know him? Well, a bit eccentric, but a really decent fella. Maybe too decent.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I curse about Bellissimo because he drives me mad, but I don't feel right telling you about Voiter.
You can tell me. Voiter is my friend. I'm helping him with something now, but you know him. He doesn't tell me everything. And I'm afraid that without the whole truth, I might only end up harming him.
Fine, all right. You know, Voiter and Bellissimo were friends. Well, friends. Bellissimo kept dragging Voiter around, and Voiter was too meek to say no. Bellissimo even stuck his nose into Voiter's first big job, but then he managed to have Voiter kicked off the job and took all the benefits for himself. But how he pulled that off, only the two of them know.
Thank you for everything. You've been a great help.
You're welcome. And please, watch out for Voiter. Would be with you, sir.
Hurry up! Get out!
Out! Now!
That's it! You dare pull a weapon on me?
Ugh, reeks of booze in here. This must be Bellissimo's room. So, Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he is afraid of going to
Door
hell.
was locked.
That could come in handy.
You can't hide from me. Wo bist du? You can't hide from me. Wo bist du? That's odd. Who opened this?
Who's that?
I'm sorry.
Only fools act like that.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Oh, of course! Our most illustrious bailiff knows that people have... Are you blind? You almost ran into me!
Ah, devil! Who only cares for drink.
Ow!
Close then, take a look. Quality good.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Whoa! I've figured out what's going on with your Bellissimo.
I'm really trying. Honestly.
What? What did you say?
Me? Oh, nothing. So, tell me, how did Bellissimo manage to take my commission?
It's really simple. He'll do it for free. In exchange for painting the altar, the monks in the monastery will pray for him so that God forgives all his past and future sins.
That bastard. Even if they prayed for him until Judgment Day, he'd still end up in hell.
That's exactly what Bellissimo's afraid of. Or at least, that's how it came across from the agreement he made with the abbot.
So he's afraid of hell, our Bellissimo. Well, that's something we could use. But we need to get him out of the bath somehow.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Beatrice told me Bellissimo drinks in his room, but when he runs out of booze, he goes downstairs and causes such a ruckus that they have to throw him out. After that, he sleeps in his workshop, in that garden across from the baths.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. An isolated place, away from people. If we set it up properly, he might just fall for it.
Fall for what?
That the Horned One himself has come for him.
Oh, for Christ's sake, what nonsense have you come up with this time?
It's simple. First, we need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths, but instead of a cozy bed in the garden, he'll find the Prince of Hell waiting for him. You'll disguise yourself.
I'll disguise myself.
Bellissimo would recognize me, for heaven's sake. And in the disguise, you'll tell Bellissimo he's damned to hell. And if he wants to save his soul, he'll leave Kuttenberg and beg the Pope for forgiveness. Actually, both of them. And then farewell, Bellissimo. Settle its altar, here I come.
I tell you, it's insane. But, who knows? If we get Bellissimo good and shit-faced, he might fall for it. So, how are we going to turn me into a devil?
First, we'll get you some tattered clothes, chains, something like a tail, and horns. And you'll need a proper snout. Once I paint it all a bit... You know what? Bring me a bassinet with a visor, 3 torches, and 5 eggs.
5 eggs?
They're the most important part of all this.
If I have to give them to the toads to hatch again...
Don't worry. We're done with that.
And how do you plan to get Bellissimo drunk? The madam said he drinks in his room and only comes downstairs when he has to.
I'm not saying I've got everything figured out yet, but I'll definitely come up with something before you get back.
So, I heard this isn't the first time Bellissimo has taken your job. How did it happen before?
I don't really know. We were painting the Guildhouse crest here in town. Everything was going fine, but one morning, when I arrived, they threw me out. They said Bellissimo would finish it himself, and if I dared complain, they'd make sure I never painted another stroke in this town. How that bastard pulled it off, I never found out. And honestly, I don't even want to know anymore. It's in the past. I just want to get this commission back.
All right. I'll go and gather all those things.
Christ, it's hot out.
Willkommen. Wie geht's, mein Herr?
What do you have for sale?
Wie schade, mein Herr.
A sweet red, a sparkling white.
Herzlich willkommen. I'll have a look at the wares. A word about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
How's this?
Well, if you offer a little bit... Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Greetings to you too.
Do you have a time?
I'm sorry. Ow! Are you looking for a fight?
Excuse me. Stop messing around!
Did you do that? Back away, you. There we are. What's your problem, you idiot?
My respects. Take your pick. What do you need, sir?
Show me your wares.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
What's it say?
How can I help you?
I'll have a look at your wares. Let's talk about the price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
How's this?
Look, offer a bit. Aye, that sum will convince me. Happy to be of service, sir.
God be with you, sir.
Where can I find...
Easy.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Well, come to your senses yet?
Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.
Finest wares, quality goods.
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. You see, I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Quality goods.
You're in the clear.
For sale, then take a look. That's it, Miss Monument. What an occasion, then. Will you go?
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Pots for sale.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Good day to you.
Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Aye, that sum will convince me. Thank you.
Fine wares. We've got enough to go around. Anything you need.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Strong box. Inexpensive but high quality. I'm broke anyway, so fuck it.
Tag, mein Freund. Take a look around, but no fooling about... Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
Show me your wares.
Wie schade, mein Herr.
What will it be? Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
What can you do, sir?
What would you like? Show me your wares.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Huh?
Huh? You're not allowed here. You see? It didn't even hurt.
Stay close.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
Iron wares, knives, rivets, axes. Come and take your pick.
Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt.
Good day to you.
Gute Preise.
What do you have for sale?
Kommt! Careful!
What does that sound?
Dummkopf!
Sounds like a battle.
Calm down now, eh? Or I'll
What's that
slap
noise?
you so hard. You're up next, but I... Keep close to us. It's not safe.
What's going on?
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Clear off! You can't just stroll in here. You see, it didn't even hurt. Get away with that weapon. Very good.
What are you doing with that?
What do you have for sale?
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.